The name Dulin became pretty big around this town many years ago when Papa, Tim Dulin, was a star at the University of Memphis. Well, there's a new Dulin in town. His name is Dalton, and he became a household name around these parts when he went to Chicago, Wrigley Field, for the Under Armour All-American game. I thought, man, I got to tell you something. Since the last time I saw you just like 6 weeks ago, you've gotten bigger. I mean, you've gotten stronger. What are you doing?
Been going at it pretty hard, about five days a week, and it's literally going through hell.
What do?
We do no weightlifting. It's all body strength stuff, plyometrics, things like that. So we get in there, and a typical workout would be 40 to 45 minutes straight, and have some water breaks. But other than that, it's hell for 45 minutes.
Since you played competitively last summer, how much stronger, maybe more flexible, quicker are you now?
Speed has always been a big part of my game, and flexibility is a big part of that. So I've been doing yoga probably 3 days a week, and that's helped a lot with my flexibility. Strength-wise, it's come a long way. Don't always have the advantages that other guys do, but I still find the ways to get things done, and just feel humble about the way my name is mentioned with the top guys in my class.
I think part of that is your work ethic, and this is an example. I mean, give me, in your mind, what you think you have to do in order to be a big-time baseball player.
To me, I feel like I don't have a choice. Baseball is pretty much my life, and I go about it, and I want to be known as one of the hardest working kids that has come up through the draft and potentially go on and play SEC baseball. So I look at it as there's only one way, and it's eat or get eaten.
So forget the games, but between the grueling workouts in the sand, between yoga, between Pilates, I think you're working on a heck of a lot.
Yes, sir.
What's your commitment to that?
I just want to be the best at what I do, and I think that's a big responsibility, but I feel like I can handle it, and I go about my business like nobody else that I've played with or been around. So I think that's the big thing that puts me up there on top.
Let's talk about your game. I've heard people say he's got it. It's that it factor, or it's something about the way you go and play. How would you describe it?
I've been around a bunch of big leaguers through my dad's organization, the Dulin Dodgers, Matt Cain, Julio Bourbon, Zach Cozart, and all these guys have it. And you need it to play in the big leagues and to win championships. And I feel like I've been around it, been lucky enough to hang around these guys, and them take me in as their little brother, and I've learned from these guys. So I think it factor is just you got to have a certain mentality and makeup for the game. So pretty much you got to go out there and play one way, and that's hard all the time. You have to take care of your business on and off the field. Just go about your way like nobody else does, and just be humble about it, and you'll find yourself up top.
Now, I've heard people say really that's like your old school. Tell me what old school is.
Old school. One thing I like to do is to get on YouTube, and a guy named Pete Rose, I like to watch his YouTube videos about when he played, because in a way I feel like I go out there, and when I get between the lines, it's like life or death. Like we're trying to kill these other guys, but then again, when you get off the field, you can look them in the eye and shake their hands and know that they respect you and you respect them by the way that you play the game hard. So I like to get on YouTube and watch his videos and just see how he used to run out base hits and try to make singles into doubles and things like that.
Now, there have also been comparisons to Victorino and Pedroia and players like that are very solid fundamentally, maybe not huge, big, flashy guys, but get the job done. Are those fair comparisons?
Today, it's about baseball players, and if the baseball players can get these things done and execute the things during the games, and I feel like those aspects are huge, and it's definitely a good comparison to, and it's honorable to be compared to some of these guys.
If you could step out of your body and watch yourself in training on the field, and you were self-scouting here, what would you say about Dalton Dulin? What are his pluses?
I would say that this kid knows what he wants to do, and he knows why he's doing it. You got to do everything for a purpose, and a big thing that I've kind of learned is AOA. It's adapt to what you're going through, overcome your obstacles, and achieve. And so these things that we go through each day gets me through it and lets me know and reminds me that I have to be on top, and that's the way that I want it to be.
Now that's the mental approach, and we know you're physically fit. There's no question about that, and we know you've got the work ethic. So tell me about your assets. You're fast. You're a contact hitter. Tell me why I want you as my guy on my team.
On the baseball field, you want me on the team because I know how to win. That's really the main part. But things that help me get there are I can work the count. I have a great eye. I can hit for doubles and extra bases, but big aspect of speed. Once I get on base, I'm trying to find a way to third base and then home as soon as I can, just to help my team.
How about defensively?
Defensively, it's been getting there. I've heard some things from scouts, but I've fixed some things, and we've been working hard defensively. And playing shortstop and third base in high school, I think has helped me make second base a little bit easier. So that's where we're going right now.
All right. If we know what your assets are, what are the things that, if you're going to make it, what do you got to do better?
Things I have to do better is keep executing and keep switch hitting. I'm going to get my work done left-handed, and that's going to be just easy because it's natural. And right-handed, still have to find a way to do damage against the good teams and good pitching. So definitely going to have to do that. Going to have to get on base and steal the bases that I'm supposed to steal.
If we go 20 years now in the future, what do you want to say that you've accomplished? What is it you really want to do?
What I really want to do is 20 years from now, I want to be in the big leagues, of course, and want to have some championships won, have that checked off my list.
I know you had the pleasure of managing Dalton this past summer. Everybody tells me he's got the it factor. Tell me, what is it?
Well, he's a winner. He has a passion for the game of baseball. He loves to play. He plays very hard. He refuses to lose. If you're in a situation with a one-run lead and he's got to make a big play to get you out of an inning, he's the kind of guy that'll make that play for you every time. If you need a hit, if you need him to start an inning, get on base, steal second, he'll do that for you. If he's up there with runners in scoring position, he'll drive them in. He's one of those types of kids or baseball players that every coach dreams about coaching one time in his life, because he wants to play, he loves to play, he's well-mannered, he's got character, he's got class. I compare him to Dustin Pedroia. This past summer I was in New York and had a chance to go to Yankee Stadium to a game, and was down on the field for batting practice, and Dustin Pedroia was the first guy out of the clubhouse, and I had a chance to visit with him one-on-one, and I told him, I said, son, I love the way you play the game. I said, you play hard, you play to win, no nonsense, and that's Dalton. When he was with our team, we were a better team because he's a leader. The players look up to him. They're more confident that we can win when he's on the field. And he's worked very, very hard, and his fundamentals are very, very sound. He's good on both sides, second or short. Switch hits, way above average speed, tremendous range, runs bases very, very smart. And over the years, you know, thanks to his father and the exposure he's had at the level he's had his entire life, Dalton's way above his years in knowledge of baseball and how to play the game. So having said all that, you know, my feeling about Dalton Dulin is I will be very, very surprised if someday, very, very soon, I don't turn on TV and see Dalton Dulin playing Major League Baseball.
Specifically, when you look at his swing, what do you like about it? What does he got to work on?
He's got a very, very quick swing, very compact swing. He gets good plate coverage inside and out, uses the entire field, hits the ball to left field, turns on the inside pitch. Ball jumps off his bat, hits the ball very, very hard. And he's a good gap hitter. I think he recognizes what his abilities are. He can hump up on one every now and then, hit it out of the park. But he also knows he's a better player when he's on top of the ball and driving it in the gaps and doubles, singles. That's his game. But he's very, very sound at the plate, very sound. And he knows the strike zone, goes up to hit with a plan, and those are the kind of things that make you a better hitter. Is, you know, if you go up there with a plan of what you're going to do, what you're looking for on the first pitch, and whether it's ball or strike, what you're looking for on the second pitch, and that's what Tim teaches, and Dalton's learned it, and he applies it. He's a very smart hitter, very good hitter.
Defensively, what makes good first step? What makes him so good?
He's got great range. He's very quick. That's what I like. And I think the thing I like most about him, Dave, is that when he's needed to make a big play to save a game, if that means going in the hole and taking away a ground ball and throwing somebody out, or if that means coming and getting a bouncer and fielding it on the run and throwing the guy out at first base, Dalton make that play for you every time, because he's got such a burning desire to win that he just absolutely wills himself to make those plays.
Hey, Mike, thanks for coming by. Tell me a little bit about Dalton. You've been a speed coach at a lot of elite places, working with a lot of elite athletes. Is he an elite athlete?
He is an elite athlete. He's a 6'5", 60 guy, which in the 40, that's 4.4, which is very fast. And not only that, it's just his ability to get to that 6'6" really fast. So that first 10, that first 20, he's a very explosive athlete.
I don't know if you measure this at all. It seems to me in basketball and in baseball, that first step, that's the critical move. What's that first step like?
It's an explosive step. It's an athlete. I mean, it's your standing long jump. It's your vertical jump. It's the ball game. I mean, that's the most crucial point of the game.
No, he's still a young guy. 6'5", 60 right now, which is the barometer for baseball. Can that get better?
It can get better. The 3 ways is stride frequency, stride length, and running mechanics. And he works on mechanics all the time. Stride frequency, how fast you can turn the feet over, ladder drills, cone drills. Stride length, how much force you can put through the ground to propel yourself forward. That's weight room work, and he's doing a great job at that.
And his work ethic is terrific.
Oh, it's tremendous. Absolutely.
Now, if it's tremendous work ethic and he's still this young pup, how much better can he get? If it's 6'5" now, I know you can't guarantee, but where do you think it could go?
It's harder. I mean, once you reach that elite status, it's hard. I mean, to get that 6'5", that 4.4 down to a 4.3 or a 6'4", it's really hard. But I think he's willing to put the work in.